Denver, hello, 99 to 530 is passing 236, sending me to the class 48, it's Juliet.
530, Denver, approach, you can be an RNAV, Juliet 8 at 16 right. When you get it loaded up, switch is your initial approach fix. You can proceed direct when you're able, maintain 13.
Alrighty, guys, we're going to obviously fly on Pilot Edge. And nothing about Pilot Edge that I might not have explained is you have these drones, and these are basically recordings of real simmers doing their flights, and then Pilot Edge will refly them as a AI program. So that way, ATC still has other traffic to warn you about. So all these little planes are called drones, but they're not like military drones. They're like real type airplanes. Like this one's I don't know what that is actually. Here's an F-16 fighter jet. So, and they each have their own flight plan and everything. So, pretty cool stuff. So we're going to get this flight plan on file. So we're going to do IFR flight level 220. We're going to do the Buzo crater to arrival into Portland. King Air. Figure out the fuel here. So 694, 234, 556, and 200 divided by 6.5. It's 259. We'll round that up. 260 times 0.5 is 130. So we need 130 gallons per main tank and 25 gallons per auxiliary. It's 3008 is the pressure. And the wind is variable, so we'll plan 16 departure. It's VFR, I guess, so yeah, just a few clouds at 200 feet. Nothing wrong with that. Portland is landing west ops, so we'll plan 28 right and possibly right now they're doing ILS approaches. So we'll plan the ILS, but that may change to maybe a visual or something like that. We'll see. Portland has a broken layer at 2,100 AGL. Wind is favoring the 2.8s, but if this drops down to like 8, it's going to switch back to 10. So what we're going to do, since I'll brief that in a second. All that looks fine. IFR altitude 22, slant golf. For GPS, that's transponder equipment. Da-da-da. Flight plans on file. So if we were IMC here for our departure, we would have to do the Arlington 2 departure. But if we can see okay, we'll just take off VFR unless it's really, I think would be okay. It's a view at 200 here. So I think we'll be all right. So around here, we can pick up our IFR flight plan. Looks like this Seattle's Bravo goes up to 7,000. So, oh, this is 10,000. This is 7,000. This is 10,000. So we need to climb above 10,000 just so we're not interfering with this Bravo airspace. So yeah, we'll climb above it. That's what we'll do. Then we'll pick up our IFR in the air, and then it will be the crater to arrival. So 2.8s shine, then 108. So if we land west, we'll take this transition. If we land east, we'll go this transition. Always read the notes. Always read the notes. Turbojet aircraft descend via Mach, maintain 280, blah, blah, blah. So it doesn't say turbojet aircraft only, so that means we can file this being a turboprop. Gotta keep an eye on these altitude restrictions when we descend via. If we land on 10 left, we'll do this GPS. Otherwise, we'll plan the ILS 28 right. Just be vectored for that. And then we'll park here at the FBO. We've got our own, what do you call it, hangar that we can use there. Flight plan on file. There's no weather, a little cloudy, but it's all right. No turbulence. Very little turbulence. Not much clouds. So we should definitely be okay on clouds, except for maybe the Portland area itself. No ice to worry about, so good deal. All right, I went ahead and paused it for a second while I could get my sim loaded up. All right, so we did the fuel calculations. So we'll go ahead and get this beast loaded up. So as briefed, we need 130 gallons. Check the fuel for contaminants, water, just like you would in the real world. Check the oil. Remove all the covers, pitot heat covers. So these are your pitot tubes. These are the tubes that pull in like your airspeed and stuff like that. So it's kind of important that they're covered so they don't get clogged. You turn on pitot heat, that's what you're warming up. I don't know why I keep doing that. I already know what the pricing is. All right, 130. So 260, and the cost of fuel here is, let me see, Arlington fuel. I guess technically they don't have jet, so it's like 694. So that'd be $1,800 roughly if it was not jet fuel. Jet fuel's more expensive, so it'd probably be over $2,000 in fuel in real world numbers that we just loaded in here. So like You would have to have that as a business write-off, like unless you're just win the lottery. Like there's no reason to have this kind of airplane with those fuel expenses unless you're just crazy rich. All right, we've got good battery, external power is connected. Turn on the battery. Gentie, external power is available. Go ahead and connect that. All that is good. Do a bus sense test. Gentie lights are good. Reset. Check our inverters. Inverters are good. And we'll do nav tail light. We've got good fuel. We'll turn on these pumps. Do shut-off valve checks. Make sure they close. All good. And oxygen is 100. All good to go there. Battery bus in the up normal position. Engine anti-ice on. And let's do full load. We'll say 450, 410, 400, 250. Put some kids or something back there, and 200 pounds of cargo. Give the passenger briefing as we check these emergency exit lights. Cargo is secure. I'll close and lock this door. All these peeps are going to Portland. They chartered a flight. Turn on the beacon light here. We'll go ahead and remove these stairs. area is clear. This airport is actually made by the same company that makes this King Air, Airfoil Labs. Low idle. Check for hot start, hung start, oil pressures in the green. Full power. Go ahead and disconnect external power. Remove ground power unit. Reset Gen 1. External power is gone, and we got 28 volts on the left gen, so we'll use left gen to start right engine. Low idle. Same thing, hot start, hung start, oil pressure. Keep an eye on those three. Once turbine is above 50, we can turn off the starter. Reset, reset. 28, 28, triple fed. Time for another bus. Genti lights are good. All that looks good. Reset those. Need 11 psi per bleed. Turn it off. Turn on the left. Turn them fully on. Auto, auto. For the environment, all good there. Gyro suction, pneumatic pressure in the green. Turn on our inverters, EFIS, avionics. Trim for takeoff, set our flaps. Turn on the furnace and coffee maker for our passengers. Slave our gyros, both sides. Elevation 141, that will come into play here in a moment. $135.62.
Arlington Muni weather. Wind light and variable. Visibility more than 10.
22.72.
Sky conditions 200 few. Temperature 18. Dew point 13. Altimeter 3008.
3008. Put this on 5. Okay, elevation's 141, so the altimeter is accurate. We're facing 250, 250, so all that is right. All right. Let's punch in some flight plan information. All right. First waypoint is Payne. P-A-Y-E. Then we're going to join a Victor 23. And we're going to take that to Seattle. Load that. Then Seattle, we're going to do Portland. And then Portland procedure and arrival. What is it? The crater to arrival from Buzo. And let me double check, see what they're landing at the moment. 28, so we'll pick 28. We'll load that arrival. So we got our flight plan all set, ready to rock. Transponder, we're going to start with VFR. And we're going to go to pick up our IFR. We are 15 miles away from Payne. Engine anti-ice on. Check those things. We'll turn on our windshield heat to normal. Prop anti-ice auto is in the green on the amps. We'll turn it back off. We don't need it right now. Do a surface de-ice test. So we do full power. Got wing de-ice, and then about 5 seconds later you'll get a tail de-ice. Gotta do max power for those anti-icing tests. Auto ignition disappears, so that is working. And we need to do a ground idle stop check. So we'll press and hold that. Bring this up to about 1500 RPM on the prop. I'll let go. Goes back to idle. Go ahead and reset. Same thing, auto feather, AFX lights, feather to left. Engines are stable, feather to the right. Good feather. Go ahead and arm that system. Cabin is pressurized. We're planning flight level 220, so I'm going to set it for 230. Put the dot at about 10 o'clock position. That'll give you a cabin rate of about 500 feet per minute in the climb and or descent. Press and hold the EFIS button for about 10 seconds. Let me see, we'll just say 160, 102, need 3,800 feet of runway, so no problem there. Turn on our taxi and recall. Put the props there. Get rid of those. Go ahead and squawk mode Charlie. Uh, 120.4 is what we'll use to contact ATC once we're in the air. All those lights stayed out. Good deal. Arlington traffic, King Air 139, taxiing to runway 16, Arlington traffic. There's like no one here, so don't really have to worry about it too much. It's a great scenery package, by the way. It has a lot of other little landing strips, even some bush places to land at, so highly recommend this scenery. It includes a lot more than just this area. So I should have took off the other way, that way I can show you. I think I will do a lap just north of us real fast so I can show you guys the landscape that comes with this scenery, because it's pretty cool. And check our flight controls are good, free, clear, and correct. Feels good. It's like a MiG-21.
Arlington Muni weather. Wind light and variable, visibility more than 10. Sky conditions 200 few, temperature 18, dew point 13. Altimeter 3008.
Arlington traffic, King Air 139, taking off runway 16 for a left downwind departure, Arlington traffic. All right, clear right. Do max on that. Bring the props up to 100% there. Increase our torque.
Airspeed alive. 60 knots. V1. Rotate. V2. Positive rate. Gear up. Attitudes check. Gear indicates up. Flaps up. Flaps indicates up.
So all this comes with the scenery, all this special town, and there's like some farms over here that has 3D. I'm not sure like there's a farm, little landing strip there. And when you land, there's actually like people and stuff there. So that's just to give you an idea of what the scenery has to offer. It's really cool. And that's just one. There's like 2 or 3 different places around here. So yeah, all this comes with Arlington. And it meshes well with, like, you can see where it separates a little bit. Like this is Orbix ortho, and this is the Arlington's ortho. So it's close enough. It's not perfect, but it's pretty good. Plus, I like to be able to tell, you know, the difference. Like, plus it showed you how detailed this stuff is. So pretty cool. Good stuff. All right, got gear up, flaps are up, props are reduced. We can leave our landing lights on for right now. And I went into climb mode, so this will stabilize at about 1,500 feet per minute. Switch to Seattle.
Cross up T at 900,000 and then clear the downhill runway 24 bridge.
I appreciate it. Clear to Sufkey at 9,000, or at or above 9,000, left with the RNF 24, or Sky Sufkey.
Yeah, not at or above, just stay at 9,000. Just a heads up for that airway from Livingston to Victor to your altitude that you're on actually would have been a violation. We got to get you above 11 there for that airway. Just as a heads up for futures, so I can clear you direct Sufkey now at or above 9 with Christie Pitch.
Big, Sky 22, Roger. Thanks.
Good afternoon, Seattle departure, King Air 1399 VFR, leaving 8,000, about 11 miles north of the Payne VOR. I'd like to pick up my IFR into Portland International.
1399, are you on request? Stand by. Walker 3512, Sagan, your approach request. Walker 3512, clear direct Dryad, maintain 15,000. Number 373 Echo Bravo, across the battleground VOR at or above 7,000. And you said ILS 10 left or 2A right?
Lincoln Echo Bravo, cross battleground at or above 7,000, and I said ILS 28 right, yes, with the procedure turn.
Number 3 Echo Bravo, roger, cleared ILS, runway 28 right approach from the battleground VOR.
Lincoln Echo Bravo, cleared ILS 28 right from battleground VOR.
Region 1590, contact Salt Lake City Center 128.72. Region 1590, Seattle Center. Region 1590, Salt Lake City Center 128.72. South 1456, contact Big Sky approach 119.6. Jetlix 178, Centennial Tower, fly runway heading runway 17 left, clear for takeoff.
Fly runway heading and clear for takeoff, runway 17 left, Jetlix 178.
Continue our climb.
For 0 Golf X-ray, left turn, runway 8 approved, left turn Foxtrot.
It could be VFR all the way up to flight levels 180, so we'll stop at 16.5.
Affirmative, left turn, runway 8 is approved.
Left turn, runway 8.
For 201 Golf X-ray, taxi to the ramp via runway 8, left turn Foxtrot, then Echo to the ramp and monitor ground.
Runway 8, Foxtrot Echo, monitor ground.
Approach Southwest 1456, flight level 180, descending via the Cayenne 4.
South 1456, Big Sky approach, Boise, altimeter 3002. Did you say you had November stepped on?
2002, we have November for Southwest 1456.
That was 1456, expect visual approach, runway 10 right.
Expect visual 10 right, Southwest 1456.
Legion 1590, Salt Lake Center, roger.
Cabin pressure is good.
Jetlix 178, turn right, heading 290, contact Denver departure.
Right heading 290 and contact departure, Jetlix 178.
Walker 3512, cross Dryad at or above 11,000. And cleared the RNAV runway 26 approach into...
This does have weather radar if you wanted it. I don't really use it, but it's here and also here.
Denver departure, Jetlix 178, 8,000, turning right, heading 290.
Jetlix 178, Denver departure, radar contact, VFR traffic, 3 o'clock, 3 miles south and eastbound, altitude indicates 8,600 on verified.
Roger, looking for the traffic.
Links 178 taking your altitude.
Altitude 8,000.
So Links 178, what's your indicated airspeed?
Indicated airspeed 200 knots.
Roger.
It's like I'm going to be VFR on top here shortly.
Links
we got the
178,
traffic weight
on
position,
back,
but right
when you're
over
able
us,
to direct wings to join the departure and climb via SID.
Sorry, I think I stepped on you. Could you give me that one more time?
Links 178, direct wings, join the departure, climb via SID.
Direct wings, join the departure, climb via SID, Jet Links 178.
Number 139er with Seattle Center Squawk 2426. I do have your IFR request. Maintain VFR.
Squawk 2426, maintain VFR, King Air 1399. 2426. So we don't actually ident unless he tells me to. We're squawking, that's all we need to do.
Number 139er Seattle departure. Radar contact 20 miles north of the Seattle VOR. Taking your altitude.
Location checks, I'm at 16,500, King Air 1399.
Number 139er, roger. It's outside my airspace now, however, contact Seattle Center on 126.6 with your IFR request.
Seattle Center 126.6, 1399.
Sky 22, I've got no traffic observed between you and the Big Timber Airport. Report cancellation of IFR or missed approach while airborne on this frequency. Cancel on the ground within 5 minutes of landing on 122.2 and frequency change approved.
Seattle International down there.
Sky 22, IFR cancellation, received radar service terminated. Squawk and maintain VFR and frequency change approved.
Seattle Center, King Air 1399, 16,500, 16 miles north of Seattle VOR. I'd like to pick up IFR to Portland.
Links 178, contact Denver Center 133.67. King Air 139er Seattle Center. Once you've been radar identified, no need to call with your position. Clear to Portland Airport via the Seattle VOR, then as filed. Climb and maintain flight level 220. The altitude leaving.
Leaving 16,500, cleared to Portland as filed, clear direct Seattle. Climb maintain flight level 220, 1399.
King Air 139er, read back correct.
Denver Center, Jet Links 178, 17.8, climbing flight level 230.
Jet Links 178, Denver Center, climb and maintain flight level 380.
I maintain flight level 380, Jet Links 178.
Legion 59, descend at pilot discretion, maintain flight level 240.
Go to standard.
Legion 1590, Salt Lake City Center.
Salt Lake City Center, Legion 1590, go ahead.
Yeah, that last call was for you. Legion 1590, descend at pilot discretion, maintain flight level 240.
Descend pilot discretion and maintain flight level 240, Legion 1590.
I'm sorry, was that at Centennial 902 Sierra, Quebec, is that correct? The radios are busy, it's fine. It's going to be a bit. Give me a minute.
I don't know why I put 200. My dyslexia is kicking in. But now we're in Alpha airspace. Anything above 18,000 is Class A airspace in the United States.
Dallas 1456, turn left heading 100, the airport 12 o'clock, 15 miles, advise any of it say. Dallas 1456, descend and maintain 7,000. Correction, 6,000.
All right, we can turn off the seat belts.
Walker 3512, no traffic observed between you and Twin Falls. Report cancellation of IFR or Mr. Roach airborne this frequency, or you cancel on the ground within 5 minutes of landing 122.2. Previous change approved.
Okay, we'll cancel or missed with you in the air or on the ground 122.2, Walker 3512. Talk to you later.
CB 902, Sierra Quebec Centennial clearance cleared to the Norton Municipal Airport. Planes 1 departure, Belkey transition. Then it's filed. Maintain 8,000. Expect flight level 230 within 10 minutes. Departure with Denver 126.1, squawk 4701.
I have to say that the Orbix ortho for X-Plane is way better than Microsoft Flight Simulator's standard ortho. It's just my opinion.
1456, cleared visual approach. Runway 10 right. Dallas 1456, contact Boise Tower 118.1.
Got a little bit of speed here.
Dallas 1456, Boise Tower, wind calm, runway 10 right, clear to land. Predator 02, Sierra Quebec, Centennial ground, runway 17 left, taxi via Alpha.
Alright, 2205. So we're en route weather. So I'll figure that out here in a second. Back down that. $15.5 pushes back up to 93. Pressure is good. Get our en route weather.
Abbreviated briefing from your current position to Kilo Alpha Whiskey Oscar 2 Kilo Papa Delta X-ray. No SIGMETs active for your route of flight. No AirMETs active for your route of flight. Current weather conditions. Kilo Sierra Echo Alpha wind 346 at 3 visibility 10 sky condition few clouds at 200 temperature 19 dew point 13 altimeter 3008 for the destination. At your estimated arrival time, wind 286 at 6 visibility 10 sky condition 2300 scattered temperature 21 dew point 12, altimeter 3009, winds aloft for the en route area at 24,000 feet, wind 227 at 27 at 18,000 feet.
Abbreviated briefing from your current position.
And let's get weather at Portland.
Kilo Papa Delta X-ray airport information. Kilo 1753 Zulu weather. Wind 286 at 6. Visibility 10. Sky condition 2200. Scattered temperature 21. Dew point 12. Altimeter 3009. Advice on initial contact. You have information. Kilo.
Alright, so we got our weather. So all is good. So if we do anything, it'd be that ILS approach for 2-8.
That was 1456 left there at Delta, and Delta Alpha to the ramp, cross runway 10 left this frequency.
Looking at 1113. Pop that over there. 283 on the course. So let's switch to heading.
Air 1399er, Portland landing west, descend via the crater 2, arrival altimeter 3009er.
Portland landing west, descend via the crater 2, arrival 3009er, 1399. So let me see here.
We're down to 02 Sierra Quebec, Centennial Tower, fly runway heading, runway 17 left, clear for takeoff.
Alright, we're set for the ILS. Missed approach. Climb to 600. Then while climbing right, continue to 4,200. So 600 feet straight out. Right turn to 4,200. Direct to Battleground VOR and hold at Battleground. So straight out and then right turn direct to Battleground. 116.6. We'll have that as a backup if we should happen to need it. And if we land the other way, we'll plan this from Buxom for 10 left. And then, like I said earlier, we'll go ahead and park down here at the FBO. So the first altitude restriction that we have to really worry about is obviously 11, but I'll set it for 11 and then we'll cross crater right around that, between 10 and 13, but I'll set it for 11 so we don't go under it. So I'm gonna go ahead and pause the recording until we reach our top of descent, which shouldn't be too much longer from now, which is I don't know why that does that sometimes. 2 minutes.
Salt Lake City Center, good morning, Allegiant 1519, M340, descending 240.
Digit 1590, Salt Lake City Center, descend at pilot discretion, maintain flight level 200.
Pilot's discretion down to level 200, Allegiant 1519.
Seattle Center, King Air 1399 is leaving 220.
For 1399, roger.
Whenever you leave your last assigned altitude, you have to let them know, even though we already had our descent clearance. Speaking of descent, I had figured altimeter, it's close enough. I think it was 3008 or 9 or something like that, so 3010 plus 300 to field.
For arrival, you'll need to contact Springs
So
Approach
330.
prior to your arrival into the Class Charlie Airport. You got it.
Set that. Shows our cabin descending.
Number 790 Delta Lima, Springs Approach, Squawk 0572. Number 3 Echo Bravo, contact Portland Tower 118.7.
It's 31.
Number 373 Echo Bravo, Portland Tower, runway 28 right, clear to land, and wind 2806. Number 790 Delta Lima, radar contact approximately 18 miles northwest of Black Forest, VOR Springs, altimeter 3029er. Thanks for Romeo, expect runway 17 right.
Alright, flap approach, limit 160.
Link 178, set up pilot discretion, maintain flight level 240.
VREF 102. 184 is gear down in there. Requires 3,000 feet of runway, and we have 9,290 feet. So
Jerk back, turn left, heading 030, climb and maintain 1000.
all good. On 2835 is Portland's ATIS.
2.12, altimeter 3009er, arriving and departing runways 28 left, 28 right, visual approaches in use, simultaneous approaches to parallel runways in use, VFR departures contact clearance delivery, advise on course heading, altitude, and if flight following is requested. Notice to airmen runway 321 closed. Read back all runway assignments and hold short instructions. Advise on initial contact you have information India. Portland.
All right, current with India, and I don't think there's any speed restrictions until the end.
Squawk 3512, thank you, received, have a great day.
Yeah, it's like 210 at sun. So as long as we pass looks like we're right on track in our descent. This is obviously a volcano. I can't remember the name of it though. I used to live stream on Twitch quite often, and there was a guy that used to follow my channel. He lives in Seattle, or Portland, I mean, and he had told me the name of this, but I done forgot. Done forgot. So if anyone knows the name of the volcano, leave it in the comments. Leave it in the comments. Continue this to 10 because it can be no lower than 10 at crater. I wonder if this is called crater because of this. It's absolutely beautiful scenery. I love this flight. One of my all-time favorite flights to do in this sim.
Number 2 Sierra Quebec, Winter will proceed to direct Emmys, join the Belkey transition, climb and maintain by level 230. With 3 Echo Bravo, taxi to GA via Alpha, this frequency is fine, good day. 139er contact Portland approach 124.35, good day.
Portland approach 124.35, 1399, good day. Alright, I already got the ATIS. Portland approach, King Air 1399, descend via the crater to west transition, leaving 11,100. Current with India, request ILS 28 right approach.
Air 139er Portland approach, thank you for all and expected.
And I can plan on that, 1399. Alright, we got 2 miles till crater, so we'll just hold it up here at 10,000 until we cross over it. Then we'll drop her down to 7,000. Make sure we don't bust a restriction. It's only like half a mile, and it made that big of a deal, but might as well be legal. Now we're taking her down to 7,000, and then we have to cross liquid at 6,000.
Reserve Delta Lima, do you have the airport in sight?
We do have the field site for Reserve Delta Lima.
6,9.
Not a terrible idea to let us know when you have the airport in sight so we can initiate a frequency change, okay? Reserve Delta Lima, contact Springs Tower 119.9er.
Over there, Reserve Lima. Springs Tower 0 Delta Lima is lined up for 17 right.
Number 790 Delta Lima, Springs Tower, straight in, runway 17 right, clear to land, then 150 at 5.
Clear to land 17 right, 0 Delta Lima.
Number 2 Sierra Quebec, contact Denver Center 118.57.
1857, there, Shake.
Turn on our
59, advise
lights.
with the weather for Idaho Falls and stay request. 1590, yeah, you're not
If you
going to get
guys
it. You're
are
going to
enjoying this
all we need to know
video,
is that you have the weather. You can expect
please
the ILS
don't
runway
forget
21 approach
to
from the Idaho Falls VOR.
hit the thumbs up. I really appreciate it. It doesn't cost anything, takes 2 seconds, and it makes me want to keep doing these videos of, you know, it's starting to get old to where I take the time to, I have to edit these videos and then I have to turn it into a file that YouTube even accepts, and then I have to take the time to upload it. So it's like probably like an hour of upload and everything. So yeah, I really appreciate it, guys, if you would do that for me.
QB902 Sierra Quebec Denver Center Roger.
Yakima Tower, Cessna 122 Romeo Golf.
Calling tower.
Yakima Tower, Cessna 122 Romeo Golf.
Go ahead.
Romeo Golf is 9 miles to the southeast, Cessna 172, level of 3000, inbound landing with Oscar.
You got to be at 210.
If you don't mind me giving you a piece of advice, have that be your initial call, because if I identify you and myself, it gives you permission to enter the Delta airspace. By forcing you to say your request, now I know where you are and what you want to do, and then you're allowed into the airspace, if that makes sense. Number 2 Romeo Golf, you make straight in for runway 27 and report a 4-mile final, please.
Runway 27, report 4-mile final, Cessna 122 Romeo Golf. Thanks for the advice.
Links 179, contact Salt Lake City Center 133.25.
Just gonna try to get this set for 210.
Affirmative, jet links 178, Salt Lake City Center 133.25, please.
For soon. And then we'll depart Shine 108.
Jet links 178, Salt Lake City Center, were you given a descent altitude? Perfect, that's fine. Just make sure you indicate that. Appreciate it.
Looks like we got a bogey. It's 1,500 feet below us. So if you see the 5, that means it's VFR. This is VFR because it's -5, so we should be fine unless we start descending or something.
Spring Tower 70 Delta Lima is off 100 red, altitude taxi to Cutter.
Brazil Delta Lima, Spring Tower, thanks. So stay on my frequency, taxi Cutter ramp via Alpha.
Turn all those on.
Taxi Cutter with you on your frequency via Alpha. Third digit, we're not. Thanks for the help.
Yakima Tower, Cessna 122 Romeo Golf is 3-mile final, 27.
Number 2 Romeo Golf, runway 27, clear to land, wind calm.
Clear to land, 2 Romeo Golf.
Number 2 Romeo Golf, verify that'd be runway 27, runway 27, clear to land.
Runway 27, clear to land, 2 Romeo Golf.
Lead to 1590, cross the Idaho Falls VOR at or above 1000, cleared ILS, runway 21 approach.
close enough. I don't, it's like 4 knot difference. So the ground speed is way different anyway. Ground speed's 236. So he doesn't know what my indicated is unless I tell him. So as long as I'm close, that's all that matters. All that matters. Usually I'd pause the boring part, but the views are kind of cool, so I figured I'd just let it run. So I'm not talking as much. Don't have much to say. Just taking in the views.
Nice 178, roger. Romeo Golf 2 parking via Alpha on this frequency. Take care.
Alpha 2 McCormick 2 Romeo Golf, thanks.
Here 1399, turn right heading 200, descend to maintain 4000.
Right turn 200, descend to 4000, King Air 1399. Get the ILS ready to roll, rock and roll. Do full on that. And towers 18.7.
1399, fly heading at 250.
Fly heading 250, 1399.
November 1399 is 9.5 from toe lock. Maintain 4000 until established on the localizer. Clear the islands runway 2 right approach.
Maintain 4000 until established. Cleared ILS 28 right approach. King Air 1399. So we'll go ahead and arm approach. We'll intercept the loc and the glide slope. All right. Got tower set 18.7 for 28 right. Ground is 0.9er. Do props max. We'll get set up for landing here in a moment.
Phillies 178, center maintain 16,000. And Heber altimeter not reporting, Sam. There it is, Heber City altimeter 3021.
Minimums is 300, 281, so we'll just say 300 MSL will be just a little bit above minimum. So as long as we have the runway or lights or something, by then we'll be golden. I'm just gonna get everything set to land. Once I take over, I'm just gonna hand fly it in. I'm gonna disconnect autopilot way before minimums. Alright, got the field. Of course, you don't tell them that when you're on instrument approach. Alright, autopilot off, my plane. Gonna go ahead and drop her gear.
2 Sierra Quebec, Norton altimeter 3003, descend at pilot's discretion, maintain 11,000.
Got 3 green.
1399er, contact tower 118.7.
Portland Tower 18.7, 1399. Portland Tower, King Air 1399. Establishing localizer 28 right approach.
King Air 139er, Portland Tower, runway 28 right, clear to land, wind 29006.
1,000 feet to minimums.
28 right, clear to land, 1399er. I'll go full flaps once we get down here. City of Portland is over there. Comes with Orbix
500 feet to minimums.
Ortho as well.
Feet to minimums. $100 feet to minimums.
Wind right down the runway.
Minimums.
Tell by this wind indicator. That wind indicator actually ships with this mod, which is no longer available, which sucks. And a little bit of an updraft.
$100 feet. 50 feet. 40 knots.
Tiger 139er, join Alpha to parking, monitor ground point 9er.
Alpha to parking, ground point 9er, or monitor ground point 9er, 1399, we'll see it. Yeah, monitor ground. Strobe lights. Okay. Flaps are up, landing lights are off, prop sync off, engine anti-ice should still be on, which it is. Turn those off. Turn that off. Open up our custom hangar here.
Jet 1590, no traffic observed between you and the Idaho Falls Airport. Report cancellation of IFR or Mr. Approach Airborne on this frequency. Report camp on the ground within 5 minutes of landing on 122.2. Frequency change approved. Stellings 178, IFR cancellation received. Radar service terminated, squawk at maintain VFR, free exchange group.
Disconnected.
All right. Let's do a replay real fast of that landing.
Flaps indicate 60 knots.
Do a passenger view
200
on
feet
the
to
landing.
minimums. 100 feet to minimums. Minimums.
That's been the theme.
100 feet. 50 feet. 40 knots.
Let's try this again. All right, now we're rolling. There's like no way to turn this thing. At least not that I've ever found. So I have to try to get it perfect when I land. So I'm positioned right to push it back in here. To the bar. All right. Thanks, guys. If you liked the video, please consider subscribing to my channel. I think it will help get the videos out there. All right, y'all take care. Chase out.